Backyard Bar. Please welcome to the stage, Crystal motherfucking Rose! Yeah!
Happy birthday, girl.
Thank you, honey.
Happy birthday!
I'm medium
Thank
gay,
you. I
y'all.
look pretty.
Yeah, that means I look at a bitch, but I don't want to touch her.
Alright. Which bitch you looking at?
Neither one of y'all. I'm bisexual, y'all. I meet a man, we'll fuck, he'll take me to get something to eat, and then I say bye. Y'all know the difference between a comedian and a prostitute?
Nope.
A prostitute do more shows. Shut the fuck up, Willie Nelson. When I was in high school, I was a teacher's assistant, and one of my teachers was from Miami. And she said, Crystal, do you know that Catholic women get fucked in their asses so they can say that they're virgins? I was like, nah. I wonder why that bitch told me it though. She must have been Catholic. What else am I gonna talk to y'all about? All right, white people. One day I was recording a show of some comedians, and two comedians had hit me up. One of them was from New York, and the other one was from like Georgia. And the one from Georgia was telling me that the one from New York was a chomo. Now, black people, we don't know shit about chomo white people. So when the dude had told me this shit, he was like, you might want to look out for him because you're a mom. So I'm like putting context clues together and shit. So I'm like, chomo, child molester. He like, oh, you said cut it on.
See if it's okay.
Is this motherfucker on? Y'all
I
hear
don't
me?
know.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's wrong.
Adrian broke it. Damn it! That's why we can't.
How usually goes with me, bro.
It's as far high up as it goes.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Talk.
Hello? Alright, y'all. So
Switch the channel.
I'm like, child molester? He like, yeah. I said, look, when you talking to black people, you gotta call that motherfucking Chester the child molester. My best friend is gay or whatever, so I'm talking to him about this shit. So he was like, bitch, chow. That sound like a motherfucking Mexican seasoning. I fell out laughing, y'all. This motherfucking crazy as hell. Anybody work from home? Me neither. Last time I worked from home, the house got raided. Fuck the I was working on some new material, y'all, and I fuck with acronyms or not. I got acronyms or whatever, and one of my acronyms is OWW. OWW is old white woman. So when I first had my daughter, I had went to a Chinese restaurant, and I'm like a helicopter parent or whatever, so I got my daughter's car seat, and I got a blanket over it. And these two old white ladies was looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck these white ladies looking at me like that for? So I took the blanket off of my daughter, and the old white lady came up to me, and she said, thank you for sharing her with us. I ain't know white people like black babies. Any of y'all in here in a relationship? I said relationship. Y'all not listening. Let me explain to y'all what a relationship is. Like Cardi B right now. She fucking pregnant by another nigga and married to another nigga. That's a relationship. It's like when you with somebody, you don't really want to be with them, but you kind of like stuck with them. All right, y'all. It's differences between slang in New York and slang in North Carolina. Like for instance, in New York, a flick is a movie. In North Carolina, a flick is a porno. So my homegirl was at this hotel with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is from New York and she's from Durham. So his two homeboys had came over to the hotel or whatever. So he said, baby, put on a flick. This bitch put on chocolate pussies in his hood. Y'all, some of y'all said y'all was in from Massachusetts. I got an impression of this white motherfucker named Larry. I'm Larry from Massachusetts. That was that, y'all. I had made the mistake of congratulating this lady on being pregnant one day, and she was like, I had 8 boys. And I'm like, damn, that bitch looked like she ate 8 boys. Y'all been seeing them Hims commercials?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was a dating app for gay niggas, y'all. I can't stand a bitch ass nigga, y'all. And let me explain to y'all what a bitch ass nigga is. So when I was in college, like I said, my best friend is gay or whatever. So I'm in his room about to get a fucking co-ed if I'm even being in this room. And so he got to fight with one of his roommates, which is another gay nigga. So it's like me and 5 gay niggas in a room. This one gay dude looked at me and he said, "Kristen, you gonna break up the fight?" I said, "Man, hell no, I'm a fucking woman." And then one of y'all punk motherfuckers hit me, we gonna be fighting like hell in this bitch. So that's what a bitch ass nigga is, in case any of y'all white people was wondering. I spent a lot of time with my gay best friend or whatever. One of my favorite rappers is Pimp C or whatever. And so Pimp C got this one song where he say, "Bend over, let me see that hairy asshole." So my gay homeboy was like, "Hairy asshole? He must want him a man." Y'all ain't like that shit. Y'all get that shit in the car. So we be watching like a lot of gay porn and shit, right? And like in one of the descriptions or whatever, the shit says something about some fucking yum yum sauce. And I don't know if y'all frequent Japanese restaurants or not, but they got yum yum sauce there too. And I don't think I want no more of that shit. I shot a bitch last year for spitting on my car.
As you said.
And it's safe to say that bitch won't be spitting on nobody else's car. I had to sit with these investigators because I had to turn myself in, of course, or whatever. So I'm sitting there with my attorney and investigators. They like, "Look, I have to hold your phone for 3 days to make sure that this wasn't planned." I'm like, "All right, I give them my phone, but I say, my pussy is in that phone." And they say, "Well, we seen those before." I said, "You ain't seen this pussy." I don't like fucking with stupid dudes, y'all. I was fucking with this one dude. He was so stupid. I was like, "Look, I got ADHD. You know what that mean?" He was like, "What, AIDS?" He was real soft spoken and he didn't know how to talk to me. So I was like, "Look, when you talk to me, I need you to talk to me like a man. Put some bass in your voice when you talk to me." And he was like, "It's over, bitch." I was fucking somebody else when we first met and I didn't want to fuck. So I was like, "Look, I'm a hermaphrodite." And he was like, "What's that?" I said, "That mean I got a dick and a pussy, but my dick ain't that big." And he was like, "Let me see." I was like, "What, you want to suck it?" It's hard being a black woman, y'all. Everybody want to fuck. The women, the gay dudes, the weed men. Anybody smoke weed in here?
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. Ever since I had my daughter, when I go to the weed man, the nigga be like, "You know that baby supposed to be mine." Oh. And I'm like, "Nigga, put the weed in the bag and take the money." When I was in college, this gay nigga was giving me a ride and he was like, "I'll fuck the shit out of you." I'm like, "No, you won't. You want ding ding," and I ain't got that. I ain't no fucking hermaphrodite for real. How much time I got, Ryan?
You were at 8 minutes.
Okay. Kristen Moe is a freaking motherfucker, y'all.
Yeah.
And I like Amy. And my homegirl was telling me about how this dude had just rammed a dick up her ass. And I said, "Bitch, when you doing anal, you gotta compare that shit to a perm." And the irony of a perm is they call that shit a relaxer. Y'all white, y'all not familiar with the perm process, so let me run that shit back for you. First step is getting a perm is you gotta part your scalp. That's spraying your ass cheeks. The second step is you gotta grease your scalp. That's lubricating your asshole. And the next step is you gotta relax. And that's how you take a dick up your ass. Any questions? I was riding down the street with my homeboy one day, and it was a transgender person driving, and the tag said MNN2B, and I was like, "Man to be?" And my homeboy was like, "Meant to be." I said, "Whatever, nigga." I never treat a child different or whatever. If if I dislike their parents or whatever. Like, I beat this bitch up in college. Then I babysat her son afterwards. So you know I'm a real bitch. I like original shit, y'all. Like Skittles, Starburst, anything with nuts. M&M's, Hershey's with almonds, and real men. I already got a pussy, I don't need another one. So I can't stand a mouthy ass man. That's an acronym I was working on, M-A-M. It's a man, a mouthy ass man. So I can't stand no bitch made ass man. So if you a bitch ass nigga, stay a bitch ass